in my neighborhood, checking out the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. So far it looks like people have been lucky. This is the second large branch that I've seen. But so far, no downed trees. Walking through, it's about 12:45 in the afternoon. Most of the storm, really bad winds, hit us overnight last night. And by now it seems that a lot of people have cleaned up their yards for the most part of the debris and such. I would have liked to come out this morning, but I didn't really have a chance to because I was running short on time this morning, and then I had to work all day. I work from home ever since COVID. I did awake last night to the dogs barking at a noise that I thought could have possibly been thunder, but it sounded a lot more like a crack of wood. And the only thing I've seen so far that it might have been is one of the trees that had a really large branch down. The tree didn't fall, but branch did. And it might have been that branch cracking off in the night, since that house is pretty close by to me. So far, so good. It's still a little messy outside, moss everywhere and that. Sticks, but looks like most people have come out pretty lucky. Today is September 27th. Another house with a large branch down. Pretty minor thing to deal with. This one was lucky in that it didn't hit a power line like the last one we saw. And it didn't hit the house or anything, of course, so that's nice. I've gotten a pretty good ways down my usual route here without seeing any major damage, so that's really lucky, considering I did just see on the news that earlier today that Helene was up to a 4 category. Of course, I am not on the Gulf side of the state. I'm a little bit further over than that. So we were lucky in avoiding the worst of the damages that occurred. The Gulf side's been hit pretty hard in this past year. And I'm also wondering and wanting to hopefully find out soon how Fort Myers fared, because I know in, I believe it was August of 2022, Fort Myers and Sanibel area were just destroyed, absolutely destroyed. And I heard a lot about that and saw a lot about that because I had travel plans to go there, and the house that I was supposed to be staying at got blown away. And that was a rebook of the trip that I was gonna take with my mom that we didn't go on because she passed away just a few weeks before we were scheduled to go. So I was gonna reschedule it and go in her memory the following year. Yeah, and then that hurricane hit, so it was canceled a second time. And since then, I have never rescheduled it. Because I just don't know if it's right. Those two things in a row happening to stop me from going just made me feel like I don't know if it's right anymore. But I really want to go. But maybe next time I schedule it, I won't schedule to do all of the same things that me and my mom were going to do. I'll just do some of those things and then some different things. And then also, you know, we've had so much inflation happen over the past few years that money has become an issue as well, and rebooking expensive vacations and that. So we were going to get a really big, nice house to stay in, and everything is so costly these days. So get out there and vote for Trump, man, because that's our only hope to get this economy in check, so maybe one day we could afford to live again, you know? It's a Halloween decoration. So I have lost 14 pounds so far. I haven't made a video about it because I wanted to wait until I get to a certain weight before I make a video and really talk about it in any great detail or depth. And when I get to that weight, it will be when I am down 28 pounds. And right now I'm only at 14. So yeah, I've got a ways to go before I officially talk about it. But being in my 40s now, it is so frustrating. It is so incredibly slow going. It takes tremendous effort just to lose the tiniest little bit to make that progress. And I've been working hard at it. But, you know, the other day we did that unboxing of the All True. And so, you know, I did my makeup for that and everything. Most days I don't really do my makeup unless it's the weekend because I work from home. So I just sit around at the house all day. So my husband says, you know, well, you're all ready to go somewhere. Why don't we go somewhere? We go get some dinner. So normally we just go out to eat one day a week, and that's my little cheat meal of the week that I get once per week. We go get some Italian food at our favorite place right down the road. And that one indulgence a week is a small enough amount that it's infrequent enough that it doesn't set me back too badly, and I can still continue to make progress, you know. But damn, if we went to, so I said, okay, we'll go get the Italian tonight, and then we'll get Thai this weekend. So that's 2 days of eating out. Well, we went and got the Italian the other day. That was on the 25th, and then we didn't go out last night. So we got the Italian food, and then to go, we got a giant pizza, and I ate 3 slices of that yesterday, and then we're getting Thai on Saturday. So that's like basically 3 nights of overeating this week instead of, well, I only have 1 normally, which is just, you know, I just get like a normal meal at the restaurant. But you know, anything you get from a restaurant is overeating, because portion sizes and calories and preparation and just all of that is too much food here in America. So, you know, I'm 2 days in to 3 days this week of eating out basically, and I have definitely put on weight from this 1 week of straying from my plan. And it's very frustrating to be able to lose months worth of progress in the span of 2 days from falling off the plan for 2 days, you know. It's incredibly frustrating how tremendous of an effort it takes and how quickly it can be undone. So, you know, I'm going to have to make sure to tighten back up on the discipline and make sure that I never ever make this mistake of straying from my path again, because otherwise I'll never lose weight, and then I will not regain my health. So it's either stick to the plan, do what I'm supposed to do, or lay down and die, because if you don't have your health, you have nothing, because it will catch up to you and you will get cancer and die. It's happening to younger and younger folks in shocking numbers, and people don't really talk about it for the most part. But don't think that it's not going to happen to you. I know people that think it's never going to happen to them because they pray to Jesus for healing. I got news for you. Jesus never promised you that you wouldn't suffer and die if you follow him. In fact, he promised just the opposite and said, take up your cross anyway. So that is what's going on with me these days. Wish me luck with my little restart that I'm going to have to get back on starting on Sunday. Well, I'm coming to the end of my walk now. Overall, it looks like everything went pretty well. And it's quite hot out here. I normally do my walk first thing in the morning on Saturdays, but I wanted to get out here as soon as I could, because that's just what I always do whenever we have a hurricane come through or come near. I just like to either take a walk around afterwards as soon as I can, or have a little drive and take a look at the world. Thank you so much to anyone if you joined me, and have a blessed day.